Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where with our Chapter 4 Day 1 patrol underway with the core of Crossbell checked out, we have St. Ursula as our last stop on a big sweep. But first of all, we've come to the admin district and there's a lovely banquet, a charity case is going on, where of course we were asked to look for 4 people to add to a pageant, weren't we? Women of various professions who are willing to compete. In particular, a waitress, an artisan, a maid, and a church sister. We only need to find one woman for each occupation. I speak to everyone who could fit the bill. So out of that, sadly, 3 or 4 out in areas that we haven't been to yet for the patrol. So we will mix patrol while also gathering these people. Now, when I say that, of course, we can go back to one of them. An artisan that I'm expecting to find here is, of course, Wendy. So let's go over to Wendy straight away. Ask the childhood friend. Say that we want her in a beauty pageant. Raise some flags. You know how it is. That's how it works, right? Hey, Lloyd, what can I do for you? Say, wouldn't Wendy be perfect for the artisan role in the pageant? I kind of doubt it's her thing, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. Hey, Wendy, you got a minute? Lloyd asked Wendy if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. Pageant? The heck is that? Some kind of newfangled orbital component or something? Definitely. What? No, come on, Wendy. Have you seriously never heard of a pageant? Leave it to an engineer to be completely ignorant of the outside world. I'm just pulling a leg. I know what a beauty pageant is. Sounds interesting, though. Sure, I'm down to give it a try. You are? Really? Well, there's a shock. You're the last person I expected to join. No offense. None taken. You know what they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Besides, how am I going to turn down a request from an old pal like Lloyd here? I've got some work I need to finish before things start, so just give me a ring when you need me. Yeah, will do. Thanks a bunch, Wendy. Pageant, huh? Well, I guess I'm not the type of person to turn down a new experience. Besides, how am I going to turn down a request from an old pal like you, Lloyd? I've got some work I need to finish. I'll give you a ring. That's fine. Since last time I did go to the casino and try to bring myself nearer to the 10,000 item total. However, I did not really get that near. I got to 4,500. Which is a start. Maybe by next session I'll make up the rest of the amount. We'll see. We'll go into East Street, but we won't sweep it for the time being. We'll focus on doing the quest. But we will sweep the Residential District, if I'm right in the location it is there. And we will sweep the Cathedral as we go, just to get them done and done. How about Shanshan as our pageant waitress? She looks a little down about something, but I'll try asking her anyway. Excuse me, Shanshan, could I have a moment of your time? What's up? Lloyd asked Shanshan if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. Oh, that thing. I already turned down Roy when he asked me earlier. With Risha gone, I don't really feel up for it. You must really miss her. Well, in that case, you shouldn't force yourself. Sounds like you still haven't come to terms with her leaving, huh? Yeah. I've been so depressed, I think it's starting to rub off on our customers, too. It's like I'm bringing down the whole restaurant. What about this? You could always participate in the pageant as a way of cheering yourself up. Why regret sitting it out in the future? You may as well give it a shot. Ah, that's a good point. Okay, count me in. I'm going to do everything I can to pump up the party. I'll walk on stage, wish for continental peace, and even wear a bikini if I have to. Shh. I don't want to get murdered by the dad over there. I don't think it's that kind of pageant, Shanshan. Well, either way, I guess that's a yes. You bet. Call me when it's time to start, okay? I won't be late. Sure thing, Shanshan. We'll see you there. I can do everything I can to pump up the pageant. Call me when it's time to start. Sure, well, I was correct. I'm going to leave here. It'll be interesting to sweep this place afterwards. The realization is starting this quest has probably messed with our dialogue. Oh, I remember what I forgot to do. Make myself another cake. A midnight delight. Would have been a clever thing. Right, let's go to the Residential District, and we may as well sweep it as well, considering it's a low populous area. The music of doom, I guess. I don't know how to label it. Come on, old man! You can get it! You can do it! You can walk faster than that! Elio's out of commission and Arkansas has closed its doors until further notice. Our reconstruction may be proceeding smoothly, but the scars of that terrible raid still hold a firm grip on our hearts. What the city needs is some piece of good news to get us through this. Piece of good news. The other nation suddenly blipped off the face of the earth. No pressure anymore. You're independent. Congratulations. Not gonna happen. Harold is visiting mines today to see how their citizens are holding up. Ever since the raid and occupation, he's been determined to help them as much as he can. Makes me proud to have a compassionate husband like him. Ever since the raid and occupation, Harold's been determined to help the people in mines as much as he can. I mean, we'll have to actually check out how fine they are now that you think about it. Father's going to take me and Mama on a trip the next time he gets to break off work. He said where we're going is really nice. I can't wait. Where are you going? I want to know. Can you take me? Oh, you can officially adopt me. It's fine. Well, it'd be us. Communist holiday, I guess. I don't know. Socialist. For us. Misusing terms. My mum is finally home from a job abroad. Thank goodness for that. It was scary not having the whole family together during the raid. I mean, surely it's better that your family isn't all together, because then the family that aren't here aren't being raided and potentially in trouble of getting shot. I haven't seen my mum since the anniversary festival. It's good to know she's doing okay. I wouldn't wish a family member to be there when I'm in peril. That's weird. You finally come home, Marietta. Yes, well, the IBC building was our main office after all. I came home to help with relocating services to Orcus Tower. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I see. I know you're busy, but remember to take proper care of yourself, dearie. You were in the danger zone. My son and Marietta both work for the IBC, so they've been terribly busy after their headquarters collapsed. Though I do wish they would find the time to make sure they themselves don't collapse too. I was so relieved to find out my family wasn't hurt during the attack. Unfortunately, I'll be spending much of my time here helping the main division of the IBC. There's a lot of work to be done. Someone clearly does not like their family? What, because of not wishing them into a terrible situation? Turns out they were actually in a worse situation, but that's not the point. There are different kinds of family units. Some are close-knit to absolute fault. Some are people passing ships in the night. I'm definitely in the latter category. That's definitely how I've been taught family works. That raid was one of the most horrific shows of violence I've ever seen. I've been having nightmares about it ever since. It's getting to where even sleep is no longer a refuge. I still wouldn't wish them into a death zone, though. Right, you are our target, right? Hello, Lady Ellie, as it says. Hello, not Margaret. Chat leading me astray. Hey, why don't we have her play the role of the maid for the pageant? Not a bad idea, was he? She already is one after all. Do you mind asking her for us, Ellie? I don't, but I'm not sure she'll agree. Joanna's always been timid. I have a request for you, Joanna. Yes, if it's coming from you, Lady Ellie, I'll happily oblige. Ellie asked Joanna if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. A pageant? I beg your pardon? That was a rather delayed reaction. Me? Participate in a pageant? I could never. Come on, you'll be fine. Giving you the official Randy Sealer approval. As if that means anything. My apologies, Joanna. I didn't mean to pressure you. We'll find someone else. I'm sure we can ask around for another maid who's willing to participate. Just a moment, my lady. After some consideration, I would like to participate after all. Wow, that'd be great, but why the sudden change of heart? Well, if my lady should request anyone to play the role of maid, it should be me, her actual maid. Oh, thank you, Joanna. But it turns out to be too overwhelming. It's okay to pull out, all right? Yes, my lady. Please call me when it's time. I'll be there as soon as I'm able. Thanks, Joanna. We appreciate it. After some consideration, I've decided to take part in the pageant after all. Please call me when it's time. I'll be there as soon as I'm able. Yeah, just don't want to be replaced. Raid was nothing short of a tragedy. While the reconstruction of Crossbell City is nearing completion, I'm afraid the residual fears and anxieties over what happened have yet to subside for the average citizen. We can only hope that Master Henry and Mayor Croyce find a way to keep us safe in the coming days. Hopefully. Right, job done. No brochure on the thing anymore. And the High Bloods, of course. I think we talked to him. Did we? The whole city's down the dumps. How are we supposed to have any fun like this? Maybe going on a drive or something would cheer things up. Wait, that's right, we don't have a car anymore. If only we hadn't totaled our car or gotten our licenses suspended. Guess we'll just have to survive these next few weeks without any joyrides. You should really leave town. Yuri's talking big and all, but I think he's kind of crossing a line here. Me and Sykes try to get him to ease off. Don't worry, we'll be slick about it. Okay, what's he talking about? I heard a bunch of cops and guardsmen were injured in the raid the other day. That serves them right. That's what they get for treating us like dregs. Despicable. I'd rather not spend another second in his presence. Fair enough. Anything we tell this idiot will just go in one ear and come right out of the other. Okay. Right, well that was the Residential District. Of course, these sweeps are short and sweet of these other areas. So let's get out there and keep on keeping on the cathedral, where our last prospective person is. It could not be Reese. It could be one of the others. Mass will be held in the cathedral today. The services are dedicated to those who lost their lives in the raid, as we pray for Adios to guide them to a kingdom. I hope that all of you can find the time to join us. Many mourners have visited today to grieve those who lost their lives in the raid. I hope that all of you can find the time to join us in service. To the grave first. No Sister Juju patrolling. Ariel stopped by to say hello not too long ago. We don't share drinks anymore the way we did in the good old days, but even still, that man hasn't changed a bit. Ariel still makes an effort to stop by and say hello whenever he comes to pay his respects at the cemetery. That man hasn't changed a bit. Was Arios here? The raid on the city struck me with terror. I couldn't help but think back to the incident that took my husband away from me 30 years ago. Never did I want to go through anything so traumatic again, and yet... Arios? Yes, SS. I didn't expect to see all of you here. By the way, we read about what happened at Orcus Tower in the latest Crossbell Times. The article said you took the Jaegers head on. Damn, dude, good job. You flatter me. Don't forget that I had Dudley to rely on too. There's no need to be so modest. Incidentally, the grave you came to visit today, is it safe to assume whose it is? We already know. Saya McLean. Shizuku's mother. She passed away in an accident 5 years ago. Shizuku's mother and your wife. That was the same accident the killer lost her eyesight in, yeah? Arios? Is something wrong? No, not at all. I've finished my business here. It's time I take my leave. Oh, right. It was good to seeing you, Arios. Listen well, Lloyd. Crossbell is on the brink of an era unprecedented in its history. But no matter what happens, no matter what circumstances are thrust upon you, or what trials lie ahead, never lose sight of what's most important to you. Huh. We're into the cryptic today, and just like that, he's gone. What the hell was all that about? Beats me. I wasn't able to pass it myself, but it almost felt like a warning. What were you trying to get at, Arios? I did see... Yes. There's a bouquet here. Arios was probably the one who left it. She paid your respects to more than one. Well, it was a long shot, but I was wondering if it was going to be like one here or something. An unexpected bouquet. Might have happened. Alright then, time to get me a sister. Hello, we'll be holding mass today. You're more than welcome to attend. The cathedral and the goddess would love to have you. I think we may have found our sister for the pageant. I wonder if she'd be willing. Excuse me, there's something we'd like to ask you. Lloyd asked Sister Juju if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. Oh my goodness, me in a beauty pageant? No, I couldn't. That's no place for someone like myself. I'm not nearly vivacious enough. I'm sorry to turn you down, but it'd be best if you found someone else. That's too bad. Thank you, but I really don't think I have any business being part of a beauty pageant. Surely you can find someone more suited to the role. Job done. Did we also need a nurse? Did we? No, we were told to get a waitress, an artisan, a sister, and a maid. I hear the young men from the Testaments gang have taken the initiative to rebuild the downtown district. I couldn't fathom why they would do so at first. Perhaps they truly are good kids deep down. Why would anyone be trying to take the nurses away from St. Ursula when they've got all those people to look on? My god, all hands on deck. That's what's going on there, right? That would be somewhat irresponsible of us. I've been chalking my recent business successes up to my constant prayers to the goddess, but I can hardly take pride in the blessings I've had after what happened to the city. So today I'm not here to pray for profits. The only thing I have to ask of Adios is peace and tranquility. What do profits matter if Crossbell is constantly in turmoil? There's nothing to celebrate about that. So today I'm here to pray to the goddess for peace, not finances. Well, we're here for mass for today. Usually all we do is play around, but even we know we have to behave at a time like this. Dear goddess, please look after all the people in the city. Good kids. Now. Why, hello, SSS. Is there something I can do for you today? Well, Sister Marble does qualify. Technically, yes, but you can't really be suggesting we invite our old Sunday school teacher to a beauty pageant. Oh, I know what's going on here. Are you here to ask me if I'll join the beauty pageant that's happening? I'd heard something like that was being planned for today. Wow, I didn't expect you to already know about it. Oh, word gets around. Still, I don't think a woman my age should be getting on that kind of stage. You're welcome to ask the other sisters. One of them may be willing to hear you out. No student has ever been able to keep a secret from you, Sister Marble. Okay, then. Though I would have loved to participate myself, were I only 20 years younger. How old are you? Hello, is there something troubling you? She could be the sister we need for the pageant. Pardon us, there's something we'd like to ask you about. Lloyd asked Sister Hadina if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. Oh, aye, to think I'd be scouted for a beauty pageant of all things. I do apologize, however, there are other duties I have to see to here. Oh, well, that's okay. We understand there's nothing you can do about that. Who'd have guessed? I wouldn't say a beauty pageant is quite where I belong either. I'll have to pass this time. Who'd have guessed it would be Reese? Not long ago, I received a report from the Congregation for Divine Worship. It stated that His Holiness the Pope has authorized the Congregation for the Sacrament's intervention in Crossbell. But even so, I will never approve of them. I refuse to condone their stooping to illicit acts, no matter the justification. Oh, okay. Even though you've technically been ordered? The CGF and citizens both suffered heavy losses in the raid. What must be done to ensure that such an incident never occurs again? That is something that all Crossbellans must come together and reflect on right now. Oh, we're mass today, Reese? Yes, I am. The cathedral has had more worshippers than usual for today's services. They've had their homes attacked and their lives endangered. I know exactly how that feels. Reese, sounds like she went through a similar tragedy once upon a time. Just between us, the Congregation for the Sacraments is still deliberating over what actions to take in response to this incident. In the meantime, I intend to gather as much information as I can while I'm still in Crossbell. I would advise you all to be cautious in how you move forward from this as well. While you're still in Crossbell. We understand. You take care of yourself out there too, Reese. By the way, was there something else you wanted to talk to me about? Well, now that you mention it, I almost forgot we need a sister for the pageant, and after giving her a second look, I'd say we found her. I was thinking the same. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, there's something we wanted to talk to you about, Reese. Lloyd asked Reese if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. A beauty pageant? I admire that it's for charity, but I still have so many responsibilities to see to here at the cathedral today. And I'm not sure how appropriate it would be to participate as a sister of the church. You raise a point. Shoot, just when I thought we were going to finally see Reese Stratus stuff. Well, I do think they're working towards a good cause. Is it only a pageant, or are they hosting other attractions as well? I think there's more to it. Do you remember, Tio? A piano recital and buffet table of... Oh. The buffet. Have also been arranged for the event. I've changed my mind. It would be my honor to participate in the pageant. Why the sudden change of heart? Was it the buffet that did it? I have a feeling it was. In any case, I still have to assist with maths for a little while longer. Contact me again when it's time for the pageant to start. We will. Alright, that's the last participant we needed to find for the pageant. Let's head back to the Civic Center and give Roy and Chairman Moores the news. I mean, it said it's the last one, but then quests do make me want to stretch. In particular, we've got... That seems to be what the quest is listing. Am I about to lose more DP? Show me what you've got. It's a buffet table. We'll say posh. It's a buffet. I do like my good old buffet. Oh, where do I bring these people? Good question. To the front. You're back. Did you find anyone willing to participate in the pageant? Remember, I was looking for a waitress, an artisan, a maid, and a sister from the church. Yep, we managed to get all 4. All we have to do is call them before the pageant starts. Oh yeah, finally some good news. The piano concert's just about to finish over on our end. Talk about perfect timing, yeah. Now we don't have to call off the big event. Thank goodness for that. Good work, Roy. It's nice to finally see my bump on a log of a grandson apply himself. What's with the backhanded compliment? Well, anyway, the pageant is about to start. You guys ready to feast your eyes? Bring on the working women. What? Yep, all good to go. We'll contact the participants now. Cool, thanks for that. Oh, baby. I can't wait to see those ladies strut their stuff. You'll be lucky to strut out of here without a restraining order or 5. With the police! I should go and prepare the venue. Would you mind taking care of the hosting duties, Roy? You can count on me, Grandpa. That wraps up our part. How well things go from here is in the hands of the goddess now. I suppose we could use a break. We're workers too, after all. Yeah, it's not like we haven't earned it. Let's get in touch with the participants and let them know we're waiting then. Wow, Reese has been on a cross-table taste tour since the second she walked in. It's a little too easy to pick her out from a crowd with that habit on. Perhaps so, yes. But frankly, I can't blame her, considering how delicious this buffet is. Looks like all the restaurants in town hooked this event up with some seriously good eats. I even see some of that spicy mapo tofu from Long Lao over there. Oh, I need to get myself a bowl before they run out. Well, he's still working. Oh, the Long Lao, that's the wrong place. You guys make for a real tight-knit team. With food this delicious, there's no way this event won't be a success, right? One can hope, at least. Oh, Muzzy, this is for charity. Try not to be such a downer. By the way, Kate, you don't seem the least bit nervous about taking part in the pageant. We expected otherwise, seeing as headquarters has been practically buried in work since the raid. Right, well, I was waffling on it when I first got invited. But then Chief Jollick encouraged me to participate, so here I am. Oh, how nice of him. Times like these, we have to do everything we can to support our citizens. In that sense, we're copying your team's MO. That's flattering, but I'm not sure we're anything worth imitating. Oh, that's mine. Excuse me for just a moment. This is Officer Kate speaking. Yes, yes. Understood. I'll be there ASAP. Is everything all right, Kate? The timing couldn't have been any worse, but something came up at work. I have to go. I don't feel great about it, but I'm going to have to drop out of the pageant. Seriously? Damn, that's rough. But we get it. If duty calls, duty calls. Yeah, sorry about this, guys, but I've got to get moving. Would you mind apologizing to Roy for me? Don't worry, Kate. We'll take care of it. Thanks. I owe you one. What a pity. I wish you could have at least stayed to chat a while longer. Oh, girls, you should be more afraid. There's one less female police officer in this room now. Me too. Hey guys, enjoying yourselves? It's almost time for the pageant to start. Could you do me a favor and help round up the participants? Where'd the police officer go? Well, about that. Lloyd explained that Kate was called away for a work-related emergency. What? Well, this is just great. What the heck are we supposed to do now? Oh, I got it. Can I get one of you to fill in for the policewoman role? What? You want one of us on stage? Well, now you've got my attention. Come on, ladies. How many times in your life are you going to get given a golden opportunity like this? Give it a shot. That's easy for you to say, Randy. You're not the one who has to get up there. You would, you probably could. Please, I'm begging you. This event isn't just about raising funds for the reconstruction efforts. It's also meant to lift the spirits of our citizens. This is for the sake of every Crossbellan. Well, when you put it like that, how do the rest of you feel? I have no objections. Technically, I'm a member of the CGF, not the police, but I doubt that's going to get me out of this. It's just like a hazing for you a little bit. Perfect. All right, then. Which one of you is going into the pageant? How about you pick our lucky entrant, Lloyd? Why me? You're the leader of the SSS. If anybody knows which of our gals has the goods, it's you. Besides, time is short. Do you really want to sow the seeds of discontent by making them pick between themselves? Okay, fine. Let's see. Who should I volunteer for the pageant? I can! Okay. I didn't know that was going to be an option. We'll send Zeit. Zeit will win. I didn't think this would be an option. Can I count on you, Randy? Run that by me again? You're picking Randy? With that, I could bleach my imagination. Actually, he could make for quite a dashing damsel with the right makeup and clothing. Would he? I don't think Randy has the figure for it. What, you saying I can't be pretty too? You're breaking my heart here. You're not serious, are you? This is the Miss Crossbell pageant. We can't have a man compete. Pick someone else already. Sorry. In that case, who should I choose? How dare you not let this happen? How dare you pigeonhole us? I want to be beautiful too. Sucks. Oh man, I don't want to be mean to Noelle. Tio's, 14 or so. I don't really want her being, eyes on by people. If you're going to make me pick a girl... How dare it? Yeah, gender equality. I should be able to do what I want. Anyway, well, within reason. I guess I'll just pick the boring option. Do you know, that's a bit mean for me to call Ellie the boring option too. I'm going to pick Tio. Just to do something I wouldn't do. Can you do it, Tio? You want me to go? Roger that. I will make an attempt to swallow my pride. Not like we haven't done worse. I'm sure you get the hang of it once you're on stage. True, but this is a different kind of pressure from being in combat or mid-investigation. Not only that, but she isn't properly dressed for the theme. Eking out a win would be an uphill battle. Backwards, even. How about we spin it another way? Say you're a plainclothes officer or something. Would it be more ideal with the green skirt and the blue blazer and the peak cap and so on, but what can you do? He's really fixated on the whole woman in uniform bit, isn't he? In any case, this should allow us to continue the pageant as planned. Good luck on stage, Tio. We'll be rooting for you. Thank you. I will need all the help I can get. Come on, we don't have much time. We gotta go get ready backstage. Okay, this is chaos now. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's the Miss Crossbell pageant, Work It Working Girl edition. Okay, so here's how the contest will go. Each participant will appear on stage and give a few words to try and appeal to the crowd. Each message should contain a greeting or an expression common in their field. After every... Stop, police! After every lady has had their turn, write the name of the one you find most charming on your ballot. Whoever garners the most votes will then be awarded the title of Miss Crossbell. I think the most common in our field is, we can't arrest foreigners here. You're all immune. With that, let's get this thing started. It's time to show off your stuff, ladies. First up, entry number 1. The sweetly innocent receptionist of Times Department Store, Miss Cynthia. Welcome to Times Department Store. Please let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Wasn't that fantastic? Just how many people has she blown away with that classy professionalism? And by the way, fellas, she's single. Who out there wouldn't want to date with a catch like her? On to the next one, entry number 2. A lone rose with the charm of a butterfly dancing in the back alley moonlight. It's Miss Eris. Thanks for choosing me. I'm all yours for tonight. Let's drink the night away. Mwah. A kiss from me to you. Bravo! Did you catch that perfect kiss? You can share a toast with the enchanting Miss Eris at her club in the back alley. But remember, only virgin cocktails for all you minors out there. Now let's keep the ball rolling. It's time for entry number 3. An angel from the east. We all know her as Long Lao's waitress. It's the spectacular Shen Shen. Welcome. How many in your party? Daddy's cooking is the best around, so make sure you order lots, Kay. There it is. That smile just takes your breath away, doesn't it, folks? As the face of Long Lao, Shan Shan is incredibly popular on East Street. I just happen to be a huge fan myself. Unfortunately, her father Zhang Hui might cave in your head with a wok if you try anything funny. Don't place an order for this dish unless you're willing to pay with your life. When did Roy get so witty? All right, let's hear it for your entry number 4. It's like, he's a perfect host. The beautiful orbal engineer of Genten. It's the spectacular Miss Wendy. I don't have anything prepared for this occasion, but if you've got an ornament that needs tinkering, I'm your gal. Wow, her reliability is oh so charming. Don't go smashing your ornaments just to have an excuse to see her, though. I've heard she's no stranger to braining people with her wrench. Would you look at that? We've already reached entry number 5. Next, we have the magnificent maid responsible for serving Crossbell speaker Henry McDowell. Give it up for Miss Joanna. Welcome home, Master. If you'll excuse me, then. Whoa ho! Who said maids have to be stuffy? Something about this gal just hits you like a breath of fresh air. I bet some of our audience members are starting to feel awfully jealous of Speaker McDowell right about now. We're almost there, everyone. It's time for entry number 6. She's a pure-hearted woman of the cloth who's devoted her earthly existence to that big A in the sky. It's Miss Reese. The teachings of the Septium Church live on in the hearts of the people. May the goddess guide you all. Whoa ho! How divine! Folks, I think we just witnessed the birth of a new saint. Is this really the same girl who was wolfing down everything in the buffet earlier? Last but certainly not least, it's entry number 7. The smallest member of the special sports section, this girl knows how to keep her cool. It's Miss Tio Plato. This is the part where I added some sort of catchphrase for the audience. How should I approach this? No one knows what the Aeon system is, but I actually thought that would be an option, interestingly. It's like, what's this Tio say? What's the famous quote? It's literally this Aeon system. Or, Randy, shut up, you perv. So, obviously, if we're going with the profession... Data collection complete. The culprit is you. Escape is futile. Come quietly, or there will be trouble. Forking it up a bit. Bravo, bravo! Who knew being held up by a policewoman could be so stimulating? Randy jumps on stage, beats the crap out of Roy now. And there you have it. All 7 contestants have now had their time to shine. Let's have a big round of applause for our lovely ladies on stage. After a brief pause, the audience put in their votes. Reese elected to drop out just prior, stating that it wouldn't be fair for her to compete as a non-Crossbellan. Reese knew she's gonna win. The audience then proceeded to select a winner from the 6 remaining girls. I get a ballot too, so I might as well vote. In the interest of fairness, though, I probably should choose a co-worker. It's okay. Now, let's see. Who do I go for? Okay. No one, because Ellie's got a gun. just thinking about the social ramifications of our choices here. Right, well, I can't vote for Joanna because that's literally Ellie's employee, and that would not go down well. I vote for Wendy would be childhood friend flag. Extreme. Vote for Shan Shan would get me bludgeoned to death by a wok. Voting for Eris would have everyone like, why are you going out with her? Because of the only safe option here is actually weirdly Cynthia. It's a blind vote, it's fine. I don't know what's looking over my shoulder. Aeon system, engage. There are like 3 deadly votes, or, you know. It doesn't matter, does it? I mean, I think the majority of votes would go for Shan Shan. Except I don't want to vote for Shan Shan because I'm actually scared of the guy. I think I'll take what is the most possibly neutral choice. Okay, I think I'll go with Cynthia. She's single. No baggage. And finally... once we've announced the results of the pageant, the second event of the day will come to a close. Shan Shan's got to win, right? Oh, I guess Tio can still win. And Reese pulled out, but she's there. And now, the winner of the very first Miss Crossbell pageant. The contestant who will be taking home the grand prize is... Shan Shan, right? Entry number 1, Miss Cynthia! Oh, is it literally who I choose? In recognition of your victory, it's my honor to present you this commemorative plaque. Thank you very much. But that's not all. The judges would like to select another contestant for honorable mention. Entry number 7, Miss Tio. In recognition of your outstanding effort, it's my honor to present you this other commemorative plaque. Here you go. A pageant keepsake plaque has been received. What do I do with that? Thank you. That's the end of the Miss Crossbell pageant. The buffet will be reopening shortly, so grab a bite and we'll see you at the cook-off and general art class later. And so the charity pageant came to a close. Pageant went off without a hitch. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Thanks again for gathering all those lovely ladies up for us. You're very welcome. We enjoyed ourselves as well. I never expected to win an award, though. No need to sell yourself short, Tia. We knew you weren't walking away empty-handed. Yeah, you were super cute up there. Well, everyone had a grand old time. We managed to collect plenty of mirror for the reconstruction efforts to boot. My hat's off to you, Roy. Turns out you had a winning idea for once. Why couldn't you have just said good job or something? Oh, well, anyway, since this is a special occasion, I'd like you guys to have this. We prepared it specifically with the winning contestant in mind. Think of it as a memento of today's event. A mind-free. Wow, really? Thanks so much, Roy. For real, man, that was one hell of a show you put on. Let's hoping we get more events like this in the future. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, I think we'll just be going now. Of course, thank you again. Keep on keeping on, SSS. Charity case is complete. Well, that was a weird one.